I'm tired. Okay, what am I doing? We are doing a test with the Viinies again because I made some changes to the system and I want to see how they work. So, yeah, I'm just testing it out. Probably should be doing something more productive than that, but nah. So let's just set up all the things as usual. Game. No. Where is the chat? Why does the chat always disappear? Please, please just stop. There we go. Let's get the Viinies into frame. Maybe make them a bit smaller. Yo, what is up, T? How you going? How you going? I am making adjustments. I have made adjustments to the Viini characters. So I want to see how it works. Because I made some pretty significant changes to how it works. Because beforehand, right, it was like, how did it work? It was like multiple agents. So I was like connecting to the Gemini server and making a separate connection for each bot. And then I had to like transfer data between the two, and it was a fucking pain. So now I've just made a single connection to the AI server. And by the way, I made fan art. Did you see it? I did not see it. Let me have a look. Let's take a check. I should really look at Discord more. I just, I'm just not used to using it. Oh, it's Halloween. That's right. Yeah. Oh, there was a lot of people that. Oh shit, there's a lot of posting. Um, that's cool. Uh, nice. Oh, would that even work anymore? I didn't even check. I didn't test any of that functionality. Let me check via Studio. No, it seems like it works. Okay, just gotta wait a little bit.
Ooh, a giant flaming battle axe. I'd swing it around and smash everything. It'd be so cool. Way better than whatever boring thing she would pick.
How Henyoreporan direct. The most potent weapons are never seen. A carefully administered neurotoxin, perhaps. It's silent, efficient, and leaves no mess. Unlike a tantrum with an axe.
Hey, poison is for cheaters. My way is honorable. And it's not a tantrum.
Let me just take the
The
headset
objective is victory,
off because
not
the
honor.
Beanies are ranting.
An asset who
Um,
prioritizes flair
yeah,
over
no, I
function is a
reckon it's pretty good.
liability.
I reckon it's pretty good. I reckon that's actually, I like it. I like it a lot. Um, but there is a problem though. In my adjustments, I might have accidentally somehow fixed the bug. I don't know how, but she stopped saying the fucking like pure and pure thing. So I'm probably gonna have to add that back to a prompt at some point. Wait, what did she say? Why are you saying Jesus Christ? I don't have a history anymore. It doesn't show it to me. Yeah, no, I'll bring it back. I'll bring it back. I'm not sure how I want to do it. I don't know. I don't think I want to add it to a prompt. I think I'm just going to take her text and just randomly put in fucking stars to get her to say it. Because I don't know. I thought that shit was hilarious. So I wanted it back, but I just made a lot of changes to how the system works. So yeah. She said her favorite toxin would be a neuro. Okay, yeah, yeah. I mean, it's cold and efficient, just like her, you know? It uses the own person's body to make take them out. I guess that's why she would have chose something like that. Let me have a look at the Discord. I missed out on a lot of shit. Thank you for tips. Okay. Yeah, I think that their tips were good. She probably needs thicker eyelashes. It's very good. Halloween, Halloween. Yeah, okay. What was I doing? Sorry, I got distracted. um, yeah, so hmm? Wait, what do you mean? I got too much shit open, dude. That's the problem with my setup right now. I have so many things open. It makes it really hard to navigate. Just close the Warudo editor. I don't need that open right now. Okay, so I'm going to go into the game and I'm just going to quickly set it up. Um, yeah. No, it's a good tip. It was a good tip. Like, yeah, I would have probably said the same thing. Like, the eyes were a little not very prominent. Um, like that's sort of the thing though, right? With the anime characters, is like the eyelashes and the eyebrows get hidden behind the hair, which isn't great. It's why like with the viini character, you can see I just put the eyebrows on like a render layer in front of the hair, just because it was like it was getting too obscured, and I had to try to stop that from happening. I probably should have done it for the top of the eyes as well, but I don't know. Her biceps are sagging a bit. Yeah.
Because it's big and loud and scary, it would be taller than me, made of super shiny black metal with jagged edges. And the flames? Oh, the flames would be a swirl of hot pink and electric purple, because that's the most intimidating color combo, obviously. When I swing it, it'd leave a giant trail of fire and make a super loud whoosh sound. No one would even think about messing with me.
A brightly colored, noisy, oversized liability. It announces your presence, your intentions, and your complete lack of tactical awareness, all at once. An open to dream.
It is not a
Okay.
liability. It's called intimidation, something you wouldn't know anything about.
I don't know. That'd be ugly, bro. ISTG, what the fuck does that mean? I swear to God. Wait, what would be ugly? Wait, I'm confusing. You mean the axe? The fiery axe? Well, I'm gonna do a new game for this. We need to test out the personalities. Um, yeah, so as you can probably hear, they're both talking now, so I don't have to ask one of them something. And then yeah, I mean, I don't know. I reckon that'd be pretty cool. Like her with a giant axe. I reckon that'd be pretty swell. And like, I don't know, fiery water axe sounds pretty cool to me. I don't know about like I don't know, bro. I don't know. I think your tastes are a little. I can't agree with you right now. She'll make it work. She'll make it work. So I'm just going to do survival. Let's begin. If there's less than, let's have a look. Let's see what we get. If there's only one person, I want to reset it. If there's other people, then I'm not going to reset it. Ah, four people. All right. I guess Honestly, I want two people. I don't really want to be involved in this next one. I sort of just want there to be Viini and the other Viini. Actually, I'm going to go new game, and instead of relying on the random generation, I'm going to go this one. And we're going to go and grab things specific to what I want the game to be. Because I really want to test them in certain circumstances. I want to see how they react to certain stuff. I'll take you. Bro, my mouse is not working. What the hell? Where is the Where's the radio? We can't do anything without the radio. Oh, this is bad. I'm sending them up for fail. Oh, what? Oh, there it is. Okay. Quick. I can't look at the chat right now, damn it. I'm just fucking... I'm just gonna do this, whatever. Really? That's interesting. Normally it's the opposite way. Bro, this shit is so loud. Quiet. Alright. So I've set them up for basically failure now because I fucked up. That was harder to control the settings than I thought it would. So what I'm going to do now is that we've got them both set up. Oops. I am going... Stop. Okay. Okay, that's not really working, is it? I'm trying to see OBS, but... Oh wait, I should probably do it this way. Bro, why does it keep going to the menu whenever I tap out? I can't fucking see.
Yes, okay. So the blade itself has a motif of a roaring monster's face, right in the center. Its open mouth is where the pink and purple flames burst out from. Super cool, right?
An engraved stress point. Adding decorative elements creates structural weaknesses. An opponent with a basic understanding of physics would know exactly where to strike to shatter the blade.
It's not a weakness. It's to make it look scarier.
But how do you shatter a blade?
The
What
handle
the
is
hell?
long,
What is she
made
on
from
about?
polished, unbreakable obsidian, and the grip is wrapped in thick, crimson leather for perfect handling.
Obsidian, a volcanic glass known for being exceptionally brittle, and a leather grip which will absorb sweat and oil, compromising your hold over time. It's a marvel of poor engineering. I'm almost impressed.
It's magic obsidian and magic leather. You just don't understand epic weapon
It's
design.
magic, so all the problems are gone. No, that's a good... That's actually a good comeback there, lady. Alright, let's explain to them what's in the shelter right now. Alright, here's the situation. You two are stuck in a shelter together. Nukes have gone off, and you're trapped underground. Right now in your shelter, you have a portable radio, first aid kit, gas mask, a padlock, 3 bottles of water, 4 cans of soup, bug spray, and, the clothes on your back. So I'm going to manage their food eating habits for the most part, because I don't want to keep asking them that over and over again. But what I'm going to do is I actually need to ask them if they want to prepare for an expedition. But I need them to respond first. I'm using the Pro version right now for the model, so it's going to be slower.
An interesting predicament. Let's assess the assets. 1 radio for information, a first aid kit for inevitable injuries, 1 gas mask. Problematic, as there are 3 of us. A padlock for security we don't currently need. Minimal sustenance.
Problematic? This is a survival test. It's us against the world. We just have to be smart. I'll be in charge of guarding the soup.
You, in charge of rationing. A charmingly foolish notion. The most immediate liability is our water supply. 3 bottles for 3 people. We'll need to begin severe rationing immediately.
Wait, we
Your
need 3
guard
people.
duty is noted and dismissed.
Okay, she's just like, yeah,
I can
nah.
be responsible. And what
That's-
about Close? You're just calling them an asset, but they're here too. We have to
I'm
protect
not,
them.
though.
Clothes is the most valuable asset we have. They are an unknown variable. For now, they will be observed. Do try to keep your hysterics to a minimum. You're consuming oxygen.
Discord. Oh. Yeah, I mean, I reckon that's pretty good. Let's see. Yo, Viini, what do you think about this axe? Nah, Viini will back me up. Just give her a second. Once she sees it, she'll be like, yeah, yeah, absolutely. I don't know about regular Viini, but mini Viini will be fucking on board.
You wish for my professional assessment. Close?
That's...
It is a masterclass in self-sabotage. A monument to inefficiency. Designed with the tactical nuance of a firework.
That's not very
Hey!
nice.
It's not inefficient, it's epic. It's supposed to be flashy and scary. You wouldn't know cool if it hit you with a giant flaming axe.
I would certainly know if I were hit by an oversized, poorly balanced, and brightly lit target. The goal is to eliminate the opponent, not provide them with a light show before they capitalize
Yeah.
on your weapon's numerous glaring flaws.
You were right. She did talk about how asymmetrical it was. She didn't use those exact words, but poorly balanced is basically the same thing, for the most part. Okay. Well, enough of them bickering over an axe. All right. So here's the situation. You guys can have one choice right now. Do you want to prepare for an expedition to go out to get more stuff, or do you want to stay indoors for now? The neighborhood is still highly radioactive, and trips to the surface are a big risk. By the way, when you prepare for an expedition, you need a single day to prepare before you can go out. So keep that in mind. Oh, I forgot to tell them that I wasn't in the shelter with them. Fuck. Damn it. They're gonna keep thinking I'm there. Really scared.
Go
winning thing.
out! Obviously. We can't just sit in here and wait to run out of soup. We have to be brave and find more stuff. Let's start preparing right now.
An immediate expedition is tactically unsound. The primary threat is not starvation, it is radiation poisoning. The optimal strategy is to conserve resources, minimize exposure, and gather intelligence. Rushing out is a panicked response, not a plan.
It's not panicked, it's proactive. Sitting here is just waiting to lose. If we prepare today, we can leave tomorrow and be back with a mountain of soup before you're done being boring.
And consume 1/3 of our remaining water, and 1/4 of our food, simply to prepare for a venture with a high probability of fatal failure. Your grasp of resource management is, as always, non-existent. We wait. We listen. We survive. An interesting hypothetical. You're adding magical properties to compensate for the weapon's inherent design flaws. Scared is an inefficient emotional response. I would be analytical.
Ha! See? She's scared. You'd be totally toast. My magical super axe would be too fast and too powerful for you and your boring plan.
A lighter weapon in undisciplined hands simply means a faster miss. Her lunge would be telegraphed by her temper. I would simply step aside. The greatest weapon is not the one you hold, but the mind that wields it. Or, in this case, the mind of the one who must face it.
Okay, very deep, Beanie. Thank you for that insight. I guess. I don't know. It sounded like a whole lot of nothing to me. All right. So the thing, right, is they didn't come to a fucking agreement, so I still don't know what to do. Like, they went through all that yapping, but they didn't actually make a fucking choice. All right, you guys didn't actually tell me what the choice was going to be, like what choice you guys were going to make. You have to settle on something. Like, and also the mention, I'm not in there with you guys. You're just by yourself, so you need to make a choice between you two. And whoever goes out too, you have to specify which person is going out. Let's see what they say. Let's see what they say. So far, it seems like I feel like it's flowing, but I don't know.
An adjustment to the scenario. Close is an observant, not a participant. This simplifies the resource allocation. The critical decision remains the single gas mask.
Exactly. We can't just sit here. One of us has to go out and scout for more supplies. It should be me. I'm faster and tougher. I'll take the gas mask and be back before you know it.
You will do no such thing. Sending out a lone scout with our only means of protection against airborne contaminants is tactically unsound. We have no information about the outside.
Bro, they're never gonna reach
It's a
an
pointless
agreement.
risk.
Fuck.
It's not pointless. It's called being brave. You just want to hide in here and wait for us to run out of soup.
My choice is to utilize the radio first. We gather intelligence 별표. Before 별표, we risk our assets. Wasting energy on a blind expedition is foolish. Therefore, the decision is made. No one leaves. We monitor for broadcasts and conserve resources. Your Fictrom's bravery can be put to use by being quiet.
Yeah, exactly. See? Close gets it. I'd fake left, fake right, whoosh, toss the axe into a fiery purple spin, catch it behind my back, and then bam! A massive overhead strike you'd never see coming.
You're describing a performance, not an attack. 5 feints are 4 more than
isn't it the
necessary.
same?
The act of throwing and catching your only weapon presents a very generous, very exploitable opening. It's a theatrical display of vulnerability.
It's not an opening. It's a super combo move. It's to confuse you with my amazing skills.
Okay.
While you were
so-
busy with your poem, amazing
God
skills,
fucking damn
I
it.
would have already landed a single, decisive strike. The objective is to win, not to audition for a circus. But please, continue.
Okay.
It's diverting.
All right. So I'm starting to realize a mistake in the way that I've set this up. Right now, because they don't agree, it doesn't seem like they're ever going to reach an agreement. So I don't know what I'm actually supposed to do. I think I need to add some sort of like decision-making part to the thing somehow. Make it like someone takes an action. Because right now, because there's no action they can take and they can only just talk about stuff, nothing's ever going to move forward. So I guess I'll just act as the... I guess I'll just be the one to do it, to make the decisions when they don't agree. But that's something I'm definitely going to have to change. Yeah, they're just going to be stuck in a never-ending loop of not agreeing, and they're never going to actually do stuff. Let's do it. I'm preparing for an expedition, because fuck them. Alright, new day. Not a lot happening there. Thirsty, thirsty. Okay, so here's the situation. One of you can go out right now. I prepared for the expedition anyway because, you know, fuck you guys' opinions. You didn't come to an agreement. So now, Mini Viini, the choice is yours. Do you want to take the gas mask and go out there and scavenge, or do you want to listen to the other Viini? I mean, she's not going to listen. She's just going to fucking do it. But I don't know. I don't know what to do here.
An interesting executive decision. Close. Forcing a choice by removing the option of rational discourse. Very well.
Pretty much.
My choice? Of course I'm going. What's the point of staying in here listening to her boring plans about rationing,
she's going.
oxygen? I'll be a hero. I'll take the gas mask and find a whole supermarket full of stuff.
By all means, proceed with your heroic endeavor. It will be a valuable field test. We will finally have quantifiable data on how far pure, unadulterated confidence can carry an asset in a hazardous environment. I eagerly await the results.
It's not a test. I'm going to succeed. You'll see. I'll bring back so much
It's not a
stuff you'll be
test.
begging me for
It's
some.
guaranteed. There's no doubt in her mind. Just like the other time we played, and there was no doubt that she would do even better than little Timmy. Just to come back with fucking nothing. So yeah, well, I don't have a lot of faith in her, but... Can't do anything yet. Bro, what is with this mouse? Why does it keep, stop responding? I guess it's low on battery or something.
An intriguing system, close. A weapon that becomes a psychological duplicate of its master. The potential for imprinting one's own tactical doctrine onto a successor is significant. But the risk of inheriting a liability is equally high.
Whoa! So my weapon would basically be made of my own awesomeness? That's so cool! It'd be unstoppable. Anyone who tried to pick up my axe after me would just explode from how powerful my will is.
Or more
Just
likely, it would
explode.
inherit your temper and impulsiveness. An erratic, emotionally unstable weapon, it would be a greater danger to its wielder than to any opponent. Imagine gifting an enemy the weapon of a powerful but unstable predecessor, a self-defeating asset. Beautiful.
I'm not impulsive, and my will is the strongest. I could pick up any weapon and make it obey ME. Unlike you, who'd probably just try to talk the weapon into submission with boring logic.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I would really be side with that one. Like, I think I need to adjust Viini's personality again. She's a little too, bleh. But maybe it's because of how I redid the system. Because she was funny in the other stream, but I don't know. I like Mini Viini's assumption of how it worked, where if anyone besides her tries to use the axe, they just blow the fuck up. That is interesting interpretation. Can't do anything. Like, the choices are like ME, yeah. I don't know why she does that. She says ME, and when instead of us, she says US. I think there's some sort of like thing happening there. All right. Let's take a screenshot of this. And we will send it to them. All right, here's a screenshot of what's happening right now. Only Viini can make the choice here because Mini Viini is still out. So, yeah. Oh, I didn't actually consider that. Like, yeah, because in this situation, right, one of them isn't supposed to be present, but there's a good chance she's still going to respond. So I think I need to tell the storyteller AI that I need to make a thing where
I
people
see.
can't respond.
Close has presented a tactical scenario and, quite logically, has deferred the decision to the party capable of strategic thought. A wise choice.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean? I can be
Yeah,
strategic.
okay, damn
Why
it.
does she get to choose and not me?
Because
That's
you're
not
not here.
fair.
Because
Damn it.
this isn't a game of who can shout the loudest. Based on this visual data, the most aggressive option is a trap, designed to appeal to impulsive minds. The patient approach, however, reveals a weakness in the opposition's flank. My decision is made. We will feign a retreat to draw them out, then exploit the opening. We sacrifice a pawn to capture the queen. Do try to follow the plan this time.
Retreating is for losers. My plan would have been to charge straight in.
What the
It
fuck are
would
they
have worked
talking
way
about?
faster.
What? Wait, I'm lost. Did I not send them the right thing? Or are they just... Is the AI broken? Like, what are they on about? Charging? Are the things that you're talking about making them think that they're like fighting or something? I don't know. Either way, this brings up another issue with this setup is that in the old setup, if I wanted someone to basically just be isolated, it was super easy to do so because, they were actually isolated. For the two systems weren't connected, but now that it's connected, yeah, like viini isn't supposed to be responding here because she's supposed to be roleplay wise out of the picture. Hmm. Yeah, she's back. She brought a lot of shit
So the
too.
asset can become the master. An archivist, then, isn't merely a craftsman, but a specialist who neutralizes a psychological threat, exchanging this vital service for something as intangible as vanity, reputation as payment for control. A fascinatingly sophisticated economy.
It's also another
What?
issue.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Why would you seal away the weapon's soul? That's its power. A real warrior would dominate the weapon's will, not pay some sneaky talisman maker to put it in a magic cage.
A warrior, being puppeteered by their own sword, is merely a compromised asset with a full sense of agency. The archivists understand the fundamental truths you do not. True control must be absolute. Allowing a tool to have a IK core will is an unacceptable risk.
It's not a risk if your will is strong enough. And mine is the strongest. I'd make the weapon my awesome partner. You're just scared you couldn't handle real power.
Hmm. But that's another issue that's brought up. You're talking directly to mini Vini right now, and regular Vini is the first one to respond. That doesn't make sense. It should be having mini Vini talk first. So that is another bug that, well, it's not really a bug, it's more just a problem with the whole. I don't know. It ain't supposed to be that way. I mean, I'll just leave it at that. That's another issue that's I'm starting to see here. Holy shit, there are actually so many problems that are arising after completely changing the system. Who would have fucking guessed? Okay. Okay, so Mini Vini, you have returned. You have the mask that you took out with you. You have an extra soup, an extra water. You've also brought a checkers board, a flashlight, and an axe. You probably brought the axe because of the conversation, I'm assuming. Let's see what they want. Hungry, hungry. Uh-oh. This is going to be a problem. I'm going to send this screenshot here, and I'm pretty sure they're not going to be able to handle it. Here's another decision you guys have to make.
I'm back, and I bet you thought I was a goner, huh? Well, guess what? I'm a survival master. Look at all this loot.
Yeah, I mean, she did pretty well. She
So the
did pretty
asset has
well.
returned, largely intact. An interesting outcome. Your recklessness appears to have yielded a net positive in resources. Let's assess the inventory.
You bet it did. More soup, more water, a flashlight so we're not stuck in the dark, and a checkers board so I can officially prove I'm the strategy queen. Oh, and I brought you a present.
How thoughtful. And what? An axe. A crude but effective tool for overcoming primitive obstacles like a locked door, I suppose. It seems you've found a weapon befitting your tactical approach. Mindless brute force.
Yeah, that's
It's
a
not
good.
mindless. It's efficient. And it's way cooler than any of your boring plans. Now we have more stuff because of Emmy.
Because of Emmy. Why did she keep saying it like that? Just say me, Vini. Just say me. God damn it. Okay. Did they get the image that I sent? I don't know. Doesn't seem like it. And there's my hiccup for the stream. because I always fucking hiccup for some reason. Alright, here's a decision you guys have to make. Try not to, actually come to a conclusion this time, please. I don't want to have to ask you again. They're not going to come to a conclusion. Soul being dominated. That's an interesting story you got there. What do you mean by exchange for vanity, though?
The immediate priority is the allocation of these new assets. The flashlight is a valuable tool, but its power is finite. The axe provides a crude defensive option. The checkers board is irrelevant kindling.
Irrelevant? No way! It's for team morale. We're gonna play a game right now. I challenge you. The winner gets to be in charge of all the plans for a whole day.
You would risk our collective survival on a game of checkers? A game whose strategic depth is dwarfed by the complexity of our current situation. It's a charmingly suicidal proposal.
It's not suicidal. It's a test of leadership. And you're just making excuses because you know I'd totally crush you. You're scared of my super smart moves.
An interesting hypothesis. Very well. A practical demonstration of your cognitive failings might be a more efficient teaching tool than simple instruction.
Wait, what are they
I
talking
accept.
about?
Set up the board.
Wait,
We will
what?
play for leadership, as you requested.
Wait, are they going to try to see who's in charge from a game of fucking checkers? How? How are they going to do that? How am I supposed to... What? I mean, it sort of makes sense that they're in a predicament where someone needs to make the choices, so they decide to, like... I mean, it makes sense, but the question is, how the fuck are we actually supposed to go through with that game? Alright, here's the thing, guys. That's not going to work, because I don't think you guys are going to be able to play the game. So instead, let me propose another way to decide leadership. What we're going to do is I'm going to think of a number between 1 and 100. And you guys are going to try to guess what it is. And basically, Mini Vinny will say a number, regular Vinny will say a number, and then I will say out of those two numbers which one is closer. And we'll keep going until one of you inevitably get the correct number. Okay? Okay, I think that, I mean, it solves the problem, right? Because, right, I had the problem where they weren't going to actually decide on anything, but it seems like they came up with their own solution. Obviously, it wasn't entirely flawless, so hopefully this one they'll be okay with. It'll be interesting too, because if someone keeps making bad decisions,
Substituting a
and the other
game of strategy with a game of pure chance to determine leadership. A
What do you mean?
fascinatingly inefficient, yet direct, approach. Very well. Close. I will participate in this lottery.
it's not a lottery. Just
Yes,
fucking
a
be
guessing
smart
game.
about it.
My gut instincts are legendary. I'm totally gonna win. Okay, my guess is 100. The biggest
Oh my
and
God.
the best.
An
Fucking
emotionally driven,
Okay.
statistically poor choice. The optimal opening move is to bisect the known range to eliminate the maximum number of possibilities. My guess is 50.
50? So boring and safe. My guess is bold. Now come on, close. Tell us who's closer. It's me, right? It's totally me.
Okay, here's the thing. I think that fucking 100 answer just proves there is such a thing as strategy in this game.
So the activist's craft has a luxury application, transforming a direct threat into a symbol of status. To own a historically significant, soul-dominant weapon and have it rendered completely inert, it's the ultimate display of wealth and control. A domesticated apocalypse hanging over the fireplace.
That is the dumbest thing I have ever heard. You're taking something legendary and powerful and turning it into a boring wall decoration? That's not showing power. That's being a coward. You're caging its awesome spirit.
You see a caged beast. I see the person who owns the cage. The ability to purchase and neutralize a great threat is a far more potent statement of dominance than simply being strong enough to wield it. It's a psychological masterpiece.
It's not a masterpiece. It's just lame. A weapon is meant for
It's
fighting and
it's
being
just
awesome,
lame.
not
Like,
for rich people to stare at.
damn.
You see, close? Even you recognize the tactical deficiency. Choosing an extreme of the range is a purely emotional decision. It provides the minimum possible information. A guess born from
It was don't even know who's closer yet. Maybe the number is 99, and my guess was basically perfect.
a statistically unlikely scenario. The objective is to efficiently narrow the possibilities, not to make a dramatic statement. You have wasted your turn. But do tell us, strategies has yielded a better
I'm
result.
just glad that you're admitting that it isn't just. Let's see their response. Let's see what they have to say.
As expected, the logical approach yields a superior result. We now know the number is between 1 and 74. There's no
That's-
need for excuses when one
Wait.
has a sound methodology. Close.
Uh-oh.
Ugh. That was just dumb luck. It could have been 99. You don't know?
To continue, dissecting the new range of 1 to 74, the next optimal guess is 38.
Forget your boring math. I'm going with my gut again.
That's
My
not...
guess is 70.
Okay. Did Viini say guess a number? I can't tell because I don't think she was speaking fucking English there. I don't think she was speaking English. Wait, Viini, did you make your guess? I only heard Mini Viini make a guess of 70. I didn't hear what the other one was.
My apologies if my turn was not clear. Close. As I stated, my guess is 38. It is the mathematical
no.
midpoint of the remaining
Oh
range,
no.
the most efficient choice to narrow the possibilities further.
Fuck.
See?
I don't know
Her
what
guess
she's
was so
saying.
boring and quiet you didn't even hear it. But you heard mine. 70. It's a bold guess. A fun guess. A winner's guess.
Shit. And I also changed the code, so I don't actually see what she's saying right now. That's not good. How do I deal with this? It must be taking the number and saying it in Korean because I have no idea what the fuck that was. Okay, let me see. When I look at the prompt, okay, so it is using 70. It's not using the word. Okay, storyteller bot, I need you to not use numbers like 0 and 7. I need you to actually spell them out because the bot's bugging out when with the audio. So you need to make them use like the full word. Don't just use the numeral symbol, whatever it's called. Because I can't tell what she's saying right now. Hopefully that works. I don't know if it will though. Oh my god, the translation were fucked up. It said I'm a storyteller bot. Fuck my life. Fuck my life. No. It's not going to work.
My apologies. Close. It seems my point was lost in its subtlety. Allow me to enunciate clearly for you.
Oh, it's working.
My guess is 38.
Ha! See? Her guess was so quiet and boring you couldn't even hear it. Mine was loud and proud. 70, a winner's guess.
Volume is a poor substitute for accuracy. Now that you have both inputs, close, my logical guess of 38, and her exuberant one of 70, which is closer to your target.
All right. Mini viini has the closest number. I'm not, like, I'm not even playing the 60 seconds game because I'm stuck playing this other fucking guess the number game because they can't decide on what to do. It's more of a noble and honorable family. Goodbye. Interesting.
I see. So it's not merely a display of wealth but a form of political theater. They acquire a symbol of corruption and publicly domesticate it. It becomes a tool for propaganda, a constant,
Wait, what?
tangible reminder of their own family honor.
Did they just
In
ignore me?
contrast, a very shrewd manipulation of historical assets.
It's not manipulation. It's about being good. They're teaching a lesson. But you know what would be a better lesson? Taking that evil sword and having a super strong hero smash IT into a million pieces on a big rock. That's
IT?
a real statement.
Destroying the evidence? How short-sighted. By preserving the weapon under their control, they own the
Smash
narrative forever.
IT.
Smashing it is a momentary, emotional
Oh
display.
my god.
Controlling it is perpetual psychological dominance. One is a child's tantrum, the other is a king's checkmate.
Smashing evil things is not a tantrum. It's what heroes do. You just don't get it.
Precisely, close. It silences its volume. A constant, unspoken declaration of power. Every
But I'm not
person
the
who
one
lays eyes upon it
selling it.
understands the narrative. The evil that once ruled is now our ornament. We are greater.
What are you talking about? It's not loud. It's just hanging there. If you want a loud statement, you take the axe and smash a table in half. That's loud. Everyone would hear that.
The difference between a threat that is understood and a tantrum that is merely heard. I'm glad, close, appreciates the distinction.
It's not me. Okay, yeah, it's okay, you guys need to actually read the messages. It's not me who's talking about the blade on the wall and the symbolism of it. By the way, I don't think you guys heard me beforehand, but I said that Mini Vini's number was closer. It- hmm. I hope they agree on something at some point because it seems like they literally do not agree on any point whatsoever, which is not really what I want. Like I want
I
them to
see
have
the information regarding the blade's symbolism was from a different source. Duly noted. More importantly, the results of the last round are in Nekti.
Ha! Yes, I knew it. I was closer. My gut feeling of 70 totally crushed your boring 38. See? I told you I was better at this. I'm gonna win.
An interesting anomaly. A point for random emotional selection. This simply narrows the field. The target is now between 55 and 74. The logical next step is to bisect the new range. My guess is 65.
Forget your logic. It already failed you once. I'm on a hot streak. My next guess is 68. It feels like a winning number. Tell us.
Oh
close.
my
Who's
god.
closer now?
Damn it! It's gonna be a tie! It's gonna be a fucking tie after all that. Okay. Okay, Mini Vini, once again, you're closer. Yeah, she does give off those vibes. Um, I don't think it's actually no. I disagree with that. It's not tomboyish. I think she just likes things that are assertive, big, and grand. So when you're talking about a big, because her personality is supposed to be like always to one up people and to be like, doing it your way and being assertive. So when you're talking about like big axes and loud things and doing that, it's just about, yeah, I don't think that's really a tomboyish thing. I think it's more of her, she's just very extroverted and big and loud with the things that she likes. Because I'm pretty sure you can still have like an introverted, quiet, tomboyish type of person, but I don't know. Maybe I don't understand the definition well enough. Oh, what the hell? AI response timed out? The fuck? Okay, Mini Vini. Once again, your number of 68 was closer.
Ha! Again! 3 in a row. I am unstoppable. My gut feelings are
am.
officially more strategic than your entire boring brain. Just admit it.
A fascinating statistical anomaly. Your success has narrowed the possibilities significantly. If 68
Yeah.
is closer than 65, the target must be between 67 and 74. The field is exceptionally small now.
Stop analyzing and just accept that I'm better at this.
Wait,
Now
67?
hurry up and
Okay.
make your next guess so I can win already.
Very well. The logical choice to bisect the remaining range is 70. My guess is 70.
I'm on a roll.
They already
I'm not
guessed
going far.
70. Oh my
My
god.
gut
he's-
says it's right
dude.
next door. My guess
Yeah.
is 69.
Yeah. Ding, ding, ding. We have a fucking winner. It was 69. Good work, Mini Vini. Regular Vini, I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty disappointed. Mini Vini already guessed 70, so it can't be 70. We already know that it can't be that. So that was a pretty shit response by you, not gonna lie. It's pretty hilarious how the bot that's trying to always talk as if they're really smart does such a dumb mistake. You're not going to be able to convince it. Once it's stuck
I
on
won! I won! I won! The
I get
number
it, you
was
won. Jesus
69.
Christ.
I told you my gut feelings were the best. I beat you. I'm the leader now.
So the optimal strategy was defeated by a series of statistically improbable emotional guesses.
Optimal strategy. You picked
Fascinating.
the same number
A
twice, you
victory for
idiot.
pure chaotic
Look at
chance.
stupid
It wasn't
that
chance,
bot.
it was skill. And even Close said your last guess was bad. You guessed 70, but I already guessed that ages ago. Some genius you are.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I
An
mean,
oversight.
yeah.
My analysis focused on the active
An
numerical range
oversight, sure,
and disregarded
sure.
past, suboptimal inputs as irrelevant data. A logical assumption that proved to be a flaw in this primitive game. Enjoy your temporary authority. It was acquired by accident. I see. The vision is one of preservation. The weapon becomes a psychological artifact, a perfect, uncorrupted record of the predecessor. Using it would be akin to overriding valuable data with a new, and likely inferior, Ujasi input. A sentimentalist would call it honoring their memory. I would call it maintaining data integrity. A logical, if emotionally driven, precaution.
What? No way. That's not honoring them, that's being a coward. The best way to honor a super awesome mentor is to take their weapon and use it to become even more awesome. You're carrying on their fight. Their spirit would want you to get stronger, not
Oh, that
hide their
reminds me of
best tool
Adventure
on a
Time.
shelf.
And if the apprentice is incompetent, they would dilute a masterpiece with their own mediocrity. The mentor's legacy would be tarnished, overwritten by failure. Sealing it is a fail-safe against the inevitable disappointment of the next generation. It is the only logical choice.
It's not a failsafe, it's a lack of faith. A true successor would rise to the challenge and prove they're worthy. You just assume everyone's gonna fail.
All right. Well, you guys seem very into that conversation. Well, now that Mini Vini has the authority to make a choice, what do you guys want to do in reaction to this option here? Oh, I mean, what does Mini Vini want to do in reaction to this option here? I mean, yeah, honestly, she does seem kind of right. I guess it's sort of a like opinion, but honestly, when they were talking about that, it sort of made me think of Adventure Time and how there's like the sword that he has that was wielded by the other guy that got killed by the Lich. So I don't know why, but it just immediately made me think of that.
Yes, I won! That means I'm the leader. And as your new, super smart leader, my first official order is, we're playing checkers. Right now.
An interesting choice.
No, not
Your
check.
first
They
act as a leader
fucking did
in a
the game.
post-nuclear fallout scenario is to initiate a recreational activity. You are prioritizing morale over resource management or long-term strategic planning.
Exactly. A happy team is an effective team. And it's not just for fun, it's a strategic exercise. I'm
I
going
take
to
it
prove
back.
that my
Mini
gut
Vini isn't
feelings
right at
are
all.
better than your boring math in a real strategy game too.
She's
So
just
get the
as
board
bad.
ready.
Very well. Leader, we will expand our energy and focus on this strategic exercise. I will, of course, follow your command. It will be a valuable data point for your leadership assessment.
Okay, what do we do here? Because I can't play a game of checkers. Like that's not really it's not really a thing. Okay, I'm just going to flip a coin and say who won. Heads, regular Vinny wins. Tails, Mini Vinny wins. And I flip. Oh shit. It's heads. Regular Vinny won. Alright, I guess you guys play a game of checkers for whatever fucking reason, and regular Vinny won. Now, can you please answer the question about what to do in regards to the image that I sent? Yeah, because, like, I don't know, like, as I said with the Adventure Time, like, Finn with the axe carrying on the legacy of the legendary weapon seems like just more cool, honestly. And, probably vibes with more people. But I guess it's still just an opinion thing. It's not like there's a right option there. But if I had to go with one, I would probably go with Mini Vini's stance on the matter. Did it time out again? Please don't say it timed out again. Fuck my life. Okay, so you guys played a game of checkers and Vini won. Now, can you answer the question about the image that I sent you guys beforehand? Like, we need to get back to the fucking game. Jesus Christ. Jesus fucking Christ, bro. What is with this AI response timed out? Why does that keep happening? We spent an hour and we're on fucking day what? Day 9. We have not made a lot of progress. I don't even think we're going to be able to finish this by the time that I want to stop. Like at this
That
rate.
game was dumb anyway. It's all about boring, predictable moves. It doesn't prove anything.
Strategy prevailing over impulse proves nothing? An interesting perspective. Nevertheless, the terms were met. Leadership is restored. Now, to address your query, close. Regarding the tactical image, the central advance is clearly bait, designed to draw out an aggressive response. The true vulnerability lies on the western flank, where their observation is weakest. We will execute a feigned retreat to draw their
What are you
attention,
talking
then
about?
commit our assets to exploiting that flank. It is the most logical course of action with the highest probability of success.
What are you fucking
We will
talking
proceed
about?
with this plan. An entire arsenal of psychological contagions. Fascinating.
Oh
Each
my
weapon isn't just
God.
a tool, but an inheritable tactical doctrine, complete with a flawed, predictable personality. The idea of forcing a successor to adopt a predecessor's style is the ultimate form of control from beyond the grave.
Whoa, so you could pick up the Sword of Wrath and instantly fight like the most rage-filled berserker in history? That's so cool. I totally take that one. I bet I could sync with it instantly.
You would willingly shackle yourself to the tactical mind of a berserker? A style defined by reckless abandon and a complete lack of self-preservation? An intelligent opponent would simply study the weapon's history and exploit the 3,000 years of predictable, rage-fueled mistakes you've just inherited. It's a beautifully crafted trap.
It's not a trap if you're strong enough to handle it. I'd take that rage and make it my own. I'd be unstoppable. You're just scared you'd pick up the sloth weapon and it wouldn't even change your style.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Why is Vinny Vini such a fucking why is she like winning all these talks and stuff? Why does she have the one up in every single conversation? It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Um, yeah, I think they're fucking hallucinating. I don't know why it's hallucinating. I think maybe because you're talking about like the warfare with like the swords and stuff like that. They're starting to get. I don't know. I'll send a screenshot again, and hopefully they can fucking like actually answer the question. Read this screenshot and answer the damn question, please, for the love of God. Veenies, I beg of you. Please don't give me a timeout again. What is this timed out? Okay, thank God. It didn't say it. It's just taking a while. It timed out. What is happening? What is this? Is this like, what is this timed out bullshit? It didn't used to happen. Okay, oh, wait a minute. It's because of this. I'm just sending. Don't answer this question. Just skip over this one, please. Fuck, I forgot I had to do the image again. Maybe it's timing out because of the image that I'm sending. Maybe it's not able to process it for some reason. Here's an image. Read it, please. Answer the question. For the love of God. Have I sent them an image already in this stream, or is this the first time I'm doing it?
Of course, close. Your directive is understood. There's no need for further emotional displays. Based on the tactical layout you have provided, the central push is an obvious and poorly disguised trap. It is designed to appeal to brute force and impatience.
What?
It's not a trap. It's a direct challenge. We should smash right through them. It would be epic.
We will not be taking the bait. The correct course of action is a coordinated pincer movement, exploiting the weak points on their left and right flanks simultaneously. We will divide their attention and collapse their position from the outside in. This decision is final.
Okay, I'm gonna change my prompt. Read. Okay. Okay, Veenies, read what I'm sending you. I'm sending you an image. It has text on it. Fucking read it, please. I don't understand what's happening here, dude. I don't know what they're talking about. Why are they talking about flanks and stuff whenever I send the image?
Your frustration is noted. Close. The data from the image has been processed. There is no need for further emotional escalation.
Ooh, this one looks fun. It's a choice between a sneaky path and a direct path. Let's take the direct one. We can just smash through whatever's in the way. It'll be way faster.
They're
The
not reading it.
Alanomingsi direct path is a bottleneck, funneling assets into a predictable kill zone. It is a trap for the impatient. The Alanomingsi sneaky path, as you call it, is a flanking route that exploits a clear vulnerability
I'm just
in
gonna
the
move on.
opposition's
I'm
surveillance.
just gonna
The
move
decision
on.
is not a
I
difficult
don't
one.
know.
We will take the flanking route. This conversation is concluded.
Why didn't I just not read it? I don't understand. Okay. Maybe if I try a different image. Here's an image with text on it. I want Mini Viini to read the text out loud for everyone to hear. Please do that. The image must be bugged or something. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand what's happening. I must have fucked up the code, but I'm not getting any errors.
Okay,
But
close. Lay it on me. I'm ready to read whatever it is. I have the best and loudest reading voice, so everyone's gonna hear it perfectly. Ah, I'm still ready. But there's no image. Is it invisible?
Did they
It
actually not
seems
get it?
there's been a failure in the data transfer. An eager asset with no directive how all and efficient. Do try to send it again, close, before she short circuits from anticipation.
Hey, I'm not gonna short circuit. I'm just waiting for the mission intel. Unlike you, I'm actually ready to do things.
Okay, I'm trying to send the image again. Let me know if you get it. I think I fucked up the code. I don't think I can actually send images. But I don't understand. It's not giving me an error, so what is happening?
The system is ready to receive. We are awaiting your transmission, close.
Okay. Is it there now? Did you send it? I still don't see anything. My awesome reading voice is all warmed up for nothing.
The data channel remains empty. It seems you are experiencing technical difficulties. Take
I
all the
am-
time you need. We have nothing but it.
Ugh, this is so boring.
Fuck you.
Just describe it if you can't send it. I can read your words out loud.
You can read my words. Oh, sure. Okay. Which file is it in? It should be in the director, right? AI director. Where's the send file? There isn't a send file. Wait. There isn't. Oh my god. And this is the problem when it comes to the stupid... Okay. Yep, and this is the problem with vibe coding, is that it's just fucking removed the function that sends the thing with the image. It's not there anymore, the function is gone. Unless it's somewhere else it does it. Audio loop. Show controller. Process input. Maybe it's this one, maybe it's in the controller. Nope. It's just gone. Yeah, it's just not okay. Yep, so that's why the image generation isn't working, because the text, the fucking print statement still there saying, okay, we sent the image true, but the actual code, it's not in it. There's no image sent. Damn it. Okay, turns out I can't send you guys images. ChatGPT fucking deleted that function without telling me. So yeah. honestly, I don't really want to read out a whole bunch of shit to you in this game. Like, I don't actually want to do that. So I think what we're going to do is maybe play a different game where I don't have to send you guys a whole bunch of text. Because yeah, that would be I just don't I don't want to have to fucking talk that much. All right, so we need to think of a different game. Maybe we should just play something like Hangman. See who can win. I don't know. I feel like that'd be a good test too because so far it seems like they just can't ever agree on anything. So I don't think playing this game was actually going to be that good because I don't think it was going to it was just going to be them constantly just not agreeing and shit was never going to move forward. So if we play something competitive like Hangman,
I see. The operator has encountered an unforeseen logistical failure and wishes to pivot to a new engagement with more efficient parameters. A logical decision when faced with system limitations.
What? So the last game is just cancelled? But a new game? Ooh, does this one have explosions? Let's play a game with less talking and more action.
Indeed, perhaps a test that relies less on verbal exposition and more on need-tella instinct. It might level the playing field. What new, Diver, have you prepared for us, Close?
I haven't prepared shit because I didn't realize I wouldn't be able just to send text to you guys before I started this goddamn stream. So, I'm going to quickly look up to see if there's like a basic ass web game that we can play. Maybe just like Hangman or something. Hangman game. I'm just gonna open up Blender. Fuck it. I'm just gonna type it into Blender to be quicker. Alright, let's see if Mini Viini is actually smarter or not. Because honestly, it feels like Mini Viini is smarter than regular Viini. And I don't know what's causing that to happen. So I don't know if this is just a coincidental thing, but let's actually see which one's more intelligent by playing some games like this. Let's switch over to Blender. Okay, I just realized I don't have all the Viinis here. Add, sprout capture. There we go. Gotta figure out the Twitch as well. Okay. We are going to play Hangman. Let's get rid of the grid and let's change the background to something a little brighter. I don't want it to be too bright because I don't want to flashbang myself, but this is a little dark right now.
A weapon powered by a volatile emotion like pride.
Fuck!
It's a self-correcting problem, in essence. The more powerful it becomes, the more arrogant, overconfident, and predictable its wielder becomes. It's a trap disguised as a tool.
Whoa, a sword that makes shockwaves based on how proud you are? That's the coolest thing ever. I have the most pride in the world, so I'd be the most powerful user in history. The shockwaves would be gigantic.
And your opponent, knowing this, would simply need to offer some token praise to inflate your ego, cloud your judgment, and make you a bigger, slower target. It weaponizes your own greatest weakness. A masterpiece of ironic design.
Pride is not a weakness. It's my greatest strength. You're just jealous because a boring person like you couldn't even make it spark.
Yeah, I mean, I think they probably would have understood there was 3 centuries, not 300 centuries, because that's a long ass time. Um, Let me think. Okay, so I'm going to do a word. I'm not going to reveal the word because I don't want people. I don't want you to spoil it to the bot. Whoops. I think this is enough words. Um. All right, we're playing a game of Hangman. You guys are going to take turns at going, and we'll see who wins. So the word has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 letters in it. And yeah, I guess Viini, you can go first since you need the handicap since you lost the other game we played. Man, why does every legendary artifact have to be cursed? Why can't it just be like cool and without any trouble? I guess that's because it would be too easy. Still, if I was making a fantasy world, I'd make every weapon just one shot everyone. It'd be the best isekai ever. Why are the bots not responding?
Listen, Taki, handicap. How generous of you, close, to offer me an advantage in a game of simple pattern recognition. Very well. The most statistically common letter is 이맹이맹열. I will begin there. My guess
what?
is 이띠게.
No.
Ha! See? Even Close knows you need help because you're so bad at games. And of course, you picked the most boring letter. Just you wait for my turn.
No, what was the
I'm
letter
gonna pick
though?
an awesome letter and solve it in one go.
Fuck. Wait, I didn't hear. What was the letter? Are they going to answer or sending it to Gemini?
My apologies. I will be more deliberate. My guess was the letter E, as
Okay,
in
E.
execution.
Ha! Her guess was so boring it
It's
put you
an
to sleep.
execution.
You
That's
can't
an
even remember
oddly
it.
specific word
Don't
to
worry.
choose there.
When it's my turn, I'll pick a super cool letter you'll never forget.
Okay.
Let us
E.
hope your choice has more substance than volume. Now close, if you would be so kind. Does the letter E appear in the word?
It does not. It does not appear in the word. E does not appear. Your turn, Mini Vini. What do you want to guess? Okay, let's just go E. Oh, I have to do the hangman, right? We'll go like that. The little thing that it stands on, I guess. I don't know. I don't remember how to do hangman. I don't remember.
Ha!
Wait,
See?
Maybe it's
Your
more of a
boring,
flat
predictable
thing.
letter was a total bust. That's one strike for Team Lame. Now watch
gonna
a
do
master at
close.
work. I'm not going to pick some common everyday letter. I'm making a power play. My guess is X, as in extreme
the-
victory.
No,
X,
Vini.
a
That isn't
statistically
in it.
improbable choice. An excellent strategy if your goal is to lose as efficiently as possible. I'm
Yeah.
almost impressed.
It's a bold move. You wouldn't get it. Now tell us, Close, how many X's are there? I bet there's a
Fucking
ton.
none. Fucking none.
As predicted, a choice driven by ego results in a predictable failure. We are now 2 turns MMDAs with no useful information gained.
It was just bad luck. It was a good guess. My gut is
It
just
was-
warming up.
sure.
We'll see.
Moving on from the cell warm-up. With 자유스러운 E eliminated, the next most common matter is AKM. My guess is AKMO.
Yo, Fumi, what's up? I am just testing out the bots right now because I made some significant changes to how they work. Um, Instead of it being individual like agents that I send requests to, that it's now one sort of um, how do I say, like, director agent that sort of role plays different characters in it. So it seems to be working, but there are some issues that I've run into so far. Some some worse than others. Such as right now, I'm trying to get them to guess letters, but it's sort of difficult because I'm pretty sure viini keeps saying things in another language, which is making it very harder for me. So viini, can you can you please say it in English? Because yeah. The problem, right, is that I'm using the Korean text to speak model for her. So whenever you get anything that's like a two
Huh? Do we?
or like
I guess sometimes a Korean word just has the right punch. It's got more style. It's like a secret power-up for my sentences.
A language is simply another asset. Close. To be multilingual is to possess multiple codes, to have access to information others cannot parse. It is a strategic advantage, not
yeah.
power up.
She's just making it sound boring. It is a power-up. It's way cooler than just using the same old words all the time. You wouldn't get it.
Indeed, the strategic value of efficient communication is a concept that eludes many. My apologies, close. My pronunciation must lack the kalopa, dramatic flair you're accustomed to asset. As in, asset.
Ha! See? Her guesses are so lame you can't even understand them. It's like she's whispering boring secrets.
Oh my
Don't
god,
worry,
just
my
tell me
next
what
turn
the
will be epic and loud.
Indeed. Now that we've established the basics of the alphabet, close. Does the letter feature in your word?
Does the letter what? Oh my god, this is impossible. This is impossible. I can't. Okay, Vini, you need to give me like I'm on the phone with you and you're like customer service and you need to be like A for apple or B for banana or C for fucking cunt. Like please just help me out here. Yeah, so I'm doing this Hangman game because I was trying to play 60 seconds, but it turns out that ChatGPT deleted a function out of my code and I didn't realize. So,
How
yeah.
amusing. You require the vitriol goes below, by which she saw little prey, customer service, approach. Very well, close. To ensure clarity, my guess is the letter A. Kalel, by way, as in, to block a advantage.
Ha! See? Even Close thinks you're boring and confusing. You need a special script just to say one letter. Don't worry, when it's my turn, I'll do it right. I'll use awesome words, not sleepy ones like advantage.
Okay.
The display
Yeah,
is noted.
ChatGPT.
Now that the communication has been simplified to an acceptable level for all parties. Close, could you inform us? Does the letter A jar appear in the word?
It in fact does appear in the word. Actually, and it appears twice. Okay, yeah, it appears twice in the word. I would send you an image so you could see exactly where it appears, but as we've established, that's not going to work. So there's two of them in the word. So I'll tell you that much. I honestly, it's not ChatGPT. I'm actually using like Gemini, Google Gemini, and Claude. I honestly switch between the AIs because I feel like they get stuck, and after they get stuck, I have to like try to use a different one, and then they, you know, start working again. So I actually like bounce around a lot of them. But
As
I use
expected, a logical
Google the
guess
most.
yields valuable data. An 8-letter word containing the letter A, as in, advantage, twice. This significantly narrows the possibilities.
Poofed.
Yeah.
Anyone could have guessed. A. You just got lucky. Now watch a real power move. My guess is V, as in victory.
God
Fui,
fucking
as
damn
in
it.
vanity. Another
Yeah, that's
statistically poor
vanity,
choice.
yeah.
But by all
Yeah.
means, let us see if your ego can divine the answer, where logic has already succeeded.
Yeah, I'm sorry to break it to you, Mini Vini, but no, there ain't no V in it. Um, Best of luck next time, though. I'm going to close the game in the background because that music is distracting. Ugh. Let's see.
Another predictable outcome. An emotional guess yields a negative result. The data remains consistent.
It was a good guess. This word is just stupid and full of boring letters, that's all. It's not my fault.
It is now my turn. With the letters E, X, and V eliminated, and 2X confirmed, the next logical choice would be another high-frequency consonant. My guess is the letter S as in strategy.
Well, Vini, I'm gonna give you an S for shit because that was a shit guess and it wasn't in the word. Get good. Gonna make Mini Vini a bit bigger, actually. Actually, I'm gonna make them.
Ha ha ha. See? Even close thinks your guess was terrible. A total failure. My turn.
The crude feedback is noted. Nevertheless, the elimination of a post-Jalsisade gives a valid data point. Your turn, then. People try to contribute something of value this time.
Oh, I will. I'm feeling it this time.
Nice,
My
you got a
guess is the
point,
letter
bro.
PP, as in power.
Another plosive consonant. A bold, if statistically unlikely, choice. Let us see the result.
Oh wait, I forgot. I was supposed to be doing the hangman. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there's no P in the word either. You guys are getting dangerously close to losing. I've so far drawn the head, the body, and the thing holding the character up. You guys gotta win quick. Don't have a lot of chances left. I mean, they're performing better. I mean, not fucking Mini Vini. She's doing a shit job, but honestly, it's more to her character rather than her just being stupid.
Your warning
Rip.
is noted. Close. The stakes are increasing. A higher rate of failure simply means we are gathering negative data more quickly.
Oh yeah,
It is still
sure.
progress.
Progress? We're losing. This is all your fault with your boring S.
Vini,
guess.
you haven't got a
You pick
single
something
fucking
cool,
thing
you
right
have
yet.
more letters.
My guess was statistically sound, as was yours, statistically disastrous. It is my turn again. With several key consonants eliminated, I will test another. My guess is the letter T. T as in tactic.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Unfortunately, no. T as in train wreck, because that's what this game is so far. You guys are doing fucking terribly. We've gotten one thing right so far, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things wrong. I thought they would be good at this game. I thought they would do like ace it, and I was gonna do like a really big hard word, but no, they fucking suck. They're so bad at this.
For train wreck. A vivid, if imprecise, assessment. The high rate of failure simply indicates an unusual letter composition. Valuable, negative data.
Ha! Even close says your guesses are a disaster. See? All
He-
your boring strategy
She's not the
letters are
only one,
wrong.
Viini. Don't
It's
pat
my
yourself on
turn.
the back
I'm going to
too
save
hard.
us with an awesome guess. My gut is telling me this is a powerful word, so I'm picking a powerful letter. My guess is R, as in rampage.
Another emotionally charged selection. Let us see if this rampage fares any better than your previous contributions.
Yo, Barakus, what's up? What's up? I'm just testing out the bots right now, and I was just testing them out for game. Unfortunately, I had to stop the other game I was playing because there were just too many issues going on with it. There's a lot of things that I need to fix up with these characters, but it was a good learning experience. I know what I need to do. Right now, I'm trying to see if they're able to play a simple game like Hangman. Um, they're not doing too great, but they did just get a right answer. There is an R. There is in fact an R. Nice work, guys. You finally got one. Yeah, they're also a bit slower because I'm using the Pro model because I wanted to have a Pro model and compare it to the Flash model another time, but we'll see. Um,
Yes, I knew it. I told you. My gut feelings are undefeated. Your boring letters were all wrong, but my awesome R for rampage was perfect. I'm carrying this team.
you got
An
one
interesting
right so
result.
far.
A chaotic guess has yielded a positive data point. We now know the word contains two S and one R. The puzzle becomes clearer. It is my turn. The presence of A and R suggests certain common pairings. My next guess is the letter N. N as in nullify.
Okay,
Here we go
that's
again.
another correct
Another boring
one.
letter. Just hurry up and be wrong so I can win this thing for us.
Damn, Mini Beanie, have some fucking like have some faith in your thing. You're supposed to be working together. Jesus Christ. And yes, there is an N in it actually. Yeah, I mean like that's just a lot of like things like Hangman, like the nursery rhymes too are all like fucking they're not great. They're all pretty grim. But I think it's just what the I guess comedy was back in the day or something. The humor. People most of this for stuff like this was funny to have kid games be
Hey,
like
I'm not
revolving
being
around shit
mean.
like that.
It's called motivational criticism to keep her on her toes.
Oh
A
yes,
sound
motivational
methodology
criticism.
requires no such motivation. But your sentiment is noted. Close. The correct guess is appreciated. We now have two SRE, sir, one R, and one N. The structure is becoming quite clear.
Whatever. You just got lucky. It's my turn now, and I'm guessing CC as in crush.
Crush.
Ha! See? I told you. Even Close knows who the real star is. I am more promising. I am faster on the uptake. You hear that, Slowpoke?
An emotional outburst. How
I think-
predictable. It is only logical that you would find a crude, loud instrument more promising than a precise one. Close. It speaks volumes about the operator, not the assets.
Hey, I'm not a crude instrument. I'm a prodigy, and you're just jealous because Close likes me more.
I do not experience jealousy. I merely observe that you have successfully acquired a cheerleader. A fine accomplishment for Yi Santiti Koma, little sister.
What was that fucking word? Yeah, I think T might be asking you because I'm pretty sure T knows that I'm in Thailand. So that would be easy to look up. Yeah, they're really going at it with one another. I think maybe we need to do something about that. I think I need to I don't know because I took it out right. I took it out. They're sort of wanting to one up each other, but when I did that, they just kept going against me, and they kept being ganging up on me. And I was just like, I don't wait, no. I need them to listen to what I say. That's not going to work if they're constantly going against me. So I put it back in because yeah, it wasn't really. They kept ignoring me and like ganging up on me. Okay, okay. C was not in it. Oh, Western Australia.
How predictable. Another guess chosen for its aggressive connotation, and another failure. Your promise is yielding diminishing returns.
It was a good guess. This word is just weird. And close. Still thinks I'm better than you.
Praise is not a substitute for results. It is my turn. We have A, R, and N. I will test for a common consonant that pairs well with this structure. My guess is the letter D. D, as in, decisive.
Yeah. Pretty sure Kraken is from Western Australia as well, so that's another person from Western Australia that I've met through this, not met, but I've talking to through his social media. Like, damn, team, chill. It's also Halloween, right? So is that public holiday? I don't know. I don't remember. What did they guess again? She guessed D, right? I'm sorry, Vini, but you guessed D for Doom because that was not the correct guess, and your hangman is only missing a single leg before he's complete. Yeah, I don't think they're going to win this. I'm actually super surprised. I thought they would fucking nail this game. I thought they were going to get it 100% easy peasy, but they fucking suck. They're so bad at this.
Ha ha ha. See? D for doom.
Oh,
Your boring letter almost got us killed. Now we're on the last leg because of you.
The pressure is now at its maximum. One incorrect guess results in failure. The commentary is noted, close. This simply
Yeah.
clarifies the stakes.
Don't worry, I'll save us. It's my turn, and I'm going to make the final game-winning guess. My gut is screaming at me. The letter is LL, as in legendary.
An
All
interesting
right.
final choice. Let us
Fuck
see
it
if
out.
your intuition can succeed where statistics have failed.
They, they fucking suck. Yeah, if you want to do that, you can if you want. I don't really think there's a lot of people who are going to be making fan art of Vini though, since there's not a lot of people who know this character exists. But you can go ahead and do it if you want to. Um, yeah, you bots fucking suck. There's no L. There's no L. The Hangman's dead. It's over. You lost. I can't believe how poorly you guys did at this game. By the way, try to guess what the word was. I'll give you one last chance. Sudden death round. No guessing letters. Guess the word. Her vocab is made up of boring and gut. Huh? What does that mean? Boring and gut. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I don't understand what that means. I'm fucking lost. Damn it, Vini, speak. AI's timed out again. Alright. I have to do that whole rant again. Fuck my life. Okay. You guys lost. The hangman's dead. There was no L. I'm gonna give you one last chance. No guessing letters. You're going to both guess the word. Sudden death. Let's see if you can do this. Bro, why am I getting this, like, error constantly? Like, what is this error coming from? Error. AI timed out. Where is that in the code? Error. Where is that? I don't actually see it.
What? We lost? But my legendary guess was so good. Ugh, this game is stupid. It's not my fault the word was impossible.
The asset has been terminated due to a final reckless guess. A predictable outcome. Very well, close. A sudden death round.
Oh, I see, I see.
A final test of deduction versus desperation.
Fine. I'll guess first and get it right this time. The word is caravan. It has A's and an R and an N. It has to be that.
You've guessed a
No.
word containing C and V. Letters
Yeah,
that
what
have
are
been
you
explicitly
talking about,
eliminated.
Bitty Bitty,
A
you
truly
fucking
desperate
idiot?
move. My turn. The known letters are A, R, and N. The eliminated letters are numerous. The structure strongly suggests the word guardian. However, you stated the D, as in nor sark trsarko diors strongly piety, dingyurin mu
What?
was incorrect. This is a logical contradiction. Assuming there was an error in your data transmission, guardian remains the most statistically probable answer. My final guess is guardian.
Kararan. Yeah, it's actually Kararan. Yeah. These AIs like to talk a lot, but they are pretty fucking incompetent when it comes to anything, honestly. What about you guys? Do you guys in the chat, do you guys know what word this is? Unfortunately, T, it isn't Kararan. Huh. Wait a minute. What are draw guesses, bro? Yeah, bro. Alright, the answer you would have never guessed. It's kangaroo. The answer was kangaroo. Yeah, you AI bots are fucking terrible. I can't. It was kangaroo. It was kangaroo. It was such a simple word. All right. I think I might actually call it around this point. I didn't stream for very long, but there are just too many issues with the way that I've set up these characters. There are a lot of issues, so I'll let them.
Kangaroo? Are you serious? That's not a word. It's a bouncy animal. That's a trick. That's the most unfair word you could have picked.
I see. A word chosen for its statistically improbable consonants, K, G. A deliberate outlier. Not a test of deduction, but a test designed to reward chaotic, random guessing. And with her die. Interesting
I mean,
choice of methodology. Close.
It's not that
It
hard
was
of
a
a word.
trick. And we're not blots. If you hadn't confused me with all your boring wrong letters, my gut would have totally guessed. Bouncy animal.
The game is over. The asset was terminated. Your emotional response to the outcome is
The asset
noted,
was
but
terminated.
ultimately irrelevant.
All right. Well, I think, yeah, I'm going to be calling it here because I couldn't even play the 60-second games because the amount of changes I made to the code just sort of broke a lot of shit. And there's also a lot of things I didn't consider too that would become an issue by the way I set it up. So I have a lot of fucking work I'm gonna have to do to fix all that shit. So yeah, they're not they're not as smart as I was hoping. I even tried using the Pro model. Yeah. I need to I just need to make some changes. It's just too frustrating because like I need to be able to at least add images because I feel like the images at least is like 100% necessary. But I think yeah, I think I might end it here. There's just a lot of work that I need to get done, and I'd rather just get the work done than to mess around with the bot anymore. I think I've played enough with them, and I know what needs to be done now. So, thank you all for watching, tuning in. I know it wasn't an extremely long stream, but it was still productive, even though there was a lot of messing up. So thank you all for joining. Thank you for watching. Thank you to those that did or will watch. All right. Ciao, ciao. Until next time. I'll be back tomorrow.